Hey, what's up everybody? It's Mason, and today I'm going to be having some Halal Guys. I got their regular chicken and gyro combo. I also got white sauce and a bunch of their hot sauce on it because I've been in the mood for something spicy. I also have a little bit of their fries. These weren't originally mine. They were my daughter's, but she didn't want them, so I got lucky to have them. And then I also have some of their baklava, which they sold me at the very last second. I had already checked out, and then I looked over and I saw these delicious treats, and I just had to try one. All right. I don't know which way I'm gonna go for this. Let's try from over here. I think that's the spiciness I've been looking for. I'm gonna show you over here. They definitely were not skimping on the red sauce. I think I told them like I could go for 5 lines of it, but then the lady just did like a swirl movement, and I was happy to see that. You know, when you're in the mood for halal guys, or just like this type of food, halal chicken on rice, nothing else will really hit the spot just like this. The first time I ever had halal guys, I didn't even know what they were. I think it was when I went into New York City for the first time. I must have been like 13 or 15. I was walking down the street, and then aside from like your typical New York City smells, like whatever steam comes up from the subway grates, the most amazing smell enters my nose. And you know, it's the smell of the Halal Guys food truck. And then, you know, it just like brings you, like you get laser focused on finding out where this delicious smell is coming from. And there it was, the Halal Guys. So Halal Guys is like my my wormhole into like taking me into New York City mentally. Maybe just give me this. Skip the city. Just give me Halal Guys. Their pita is nice and springy. Can we talk about this box for a second? This is an amazing design. It's one of my pet peeves when a place sells fried food and they don't keep the stuff fried during transportation. I think the worst offenders of it is like any chicken place or, you know, any type of fried food. When they put it in those like styrofoam square boxes, and then all of that steam just soggies everything up. It's a shame. But look at all the airflow this has. It's an amazing design. Need a little more sauce. When I was doing like a short stint at this like takeout Chinese restaurant, and every time we made stuff like crab rangoon or spring rolls or egg rolls, we would put them in like the tiny styrofoam containers, but I would always rip off a corner of the box. And I had never thought about that before the owners told me to do that whenever we packed the food. But ever since then, that's like all I can think about when I get soggy fried food. And it's a shame because if they do pack it in the box, it's such an easy fix. You just gotta rip open an air hole. They only gave me 2 of these extra hot sauces. I wish I could have some more. And actually, is this the same hot sauce as the red sauce that they use in the store? It tastes a little different. It is different. This one is more like a salsa, and then the other one, it's more like a creamy sauce. Yeah, it's got totally different flavors. I'm really enjoying the salady part right now. Let me take this baklava out of the box. Ooh, it's kind of bigger than I thought. Look at that. I thought it was gonna be kind of a dainty, but nah, man, those things are thick. I think like a week ago now, I actually tried to film a video, like one of these types of videos, with a local place instead of going to the Halal Guys. And I was filming it, and for some reason, like, I wasn't really feeling it. I think it's because I was tired. I think I was just getting off of a sickness. But also, like, their hot sauce was not that hot. Now, this one is like a very good level of spicy. I'm enjoying the heat. I also think that the flavors are like really well balanced. Everything together is just so delicious. I don't know if I like the gyro better or the chicken better. But I know all together they just work in perfect harmony. Y'all ever seen Trolls? Trolls band together? I've got like perpetual Trolls on my mind. And it's been a while since that movie came out, hasn't it? To be fair, I didn't watch it right when it came out. But when my kids got into it, then I got into it. And man, that third Trolls movie, just like, it has everything you want. We got catchy music. It's got like comedy. It's got terror. It's got a hero. What else could you ask for? I wish that this bread was a little bit bigger. I could like do more stuff with it. Like, look at this. I can only fit a little bit of food on top of it. By the way, I went for a totally white hoodie today. This is probably the brightest, whitest thing that I own. I'm trying to change it up. The difficult thing about learning to do all this is like just the gear stuff. Also like getting comfortable doing all this and talking and socializing and like one-way socializing. But like there's camera stuff, there's lighting stuff. All right, we'll just eat a couple more of these. The best thing about these fries is the box. I'm just kidding. But I love crinkle fries. All right, let's check out this baklava. I don't really know off the top of my head like what baklava tastes like. So this will kind of be a new experience for me. I'm not trying to mix flavors with my spoon and the dessert right now. I think I should just go for it. Look at all those layers. I wonder what is that? You hear that crunch? That's good. It reminds me of like a pecan pie in a different format. It's definitely some sort of nut, like a nut mixture, and like syrup, molassesy. Yeah, I'll just say it's pecan pie in flaky crust form. What a good dessert. You know, I'm usually not a fan of this type of like flaky crust. I think usually because it's on savory food, from what I've had it. Like I think the appetizer thing is called a spanakopita. You know, the little triangle things, and those are flaky too. But in a sweet form, ugh, this is where it works the best. All right, everyone, that's about it for this video. As always, thanks for watching. And yeah, Halal Guys, it's always such a good comfort food. And now I know that baklava too is like up there in like a top tier of desserts, maybe better than pecan pie. And then of course, these fry holder things. Why doesn't everyone do that? Okay, that's it. Later.